Hello and welcome into another episode of Grit, a hockey podcast. My name is Dakota, joined by three people today. One of those people is Indy.
Hello.
I'm also joined by Devin.
Hello.
And Dylan.
Hey guys.
All right, we have no Jake this episode. I almost said week, but we pointed out that, you know, it's been pointed out on several occasions that this is not a weekly thing, so we shouldn't pretend to be.
As much as it's nice for it to be a weekly thing, it's most definitely not.
We had to put Jake on waivers.
Yep.
He cleared them. He just needs to get a conditioning stint down on the AHL. He'll be back.
No, if you note that he's supposed to be on a conditioning stint, you don't have to put him on waivers. He just goes down.
Oh, he had to go through waivers anyway. Mostly because
okay.
I wanted to see if anybody wanted him.
Okay. What,
Look,
SCP didn't want him?
Look, Dakota is the DM, and he says goes.
DM.
It's rule of cool in this hockey league.
Yes. the noted hockey front office position, Dungeon Master.
To be fair, it might as well be a dungeon master for some teams, like the Coyotes.
The opponent is the opponent is playing the trap. What do you do?
He just rolled something, but he won't tell us what it's for. I don't.
Oh shit! It's a head hit.
Man, these refs are out here crit failing their perception checks all the time.
Oh no.
Refs have disadvantage on perception checks.
Do they have low perception or high deception?
Both?
I guess it's that's how much conspiracy do you want?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's both.
Help running the NHL?
No, it's both.
Because that's how you get it.
Jesus Christ, guys. No, it's...
You attempt to dive. Roll a dexterity check.
Yeah.
You're on the opposing team, and they just called a penalty on the other team, so roll with advantage. Oh shit. The rules of hockey are clear.
McKinnon just threw a helmet at you. Roll initiative.
No, Nathan McKinnon gets all the initiative there. That was a sneak attack.
No, it's you take 3d8 damage from a helmet being thrown at you. What the fuck?
Somebody has to have made this like this has to be an actual thing. Just Dungeons and Dragons dumbass hockey shit.
Well, I mean,
probably not, but all right.
We found a webcomic.
Yeah, we found our thing.
The fans are throwing waffles on the ice. All right. So we've got a lot of games to cover. I don't want to like get down in the minutia of all this shit because I don't remember a lot of it, frankly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the games that we haven't covered on the show, just give you a quick score recap and some of the takeaways that I remember and that I saw when looking up the game recap for a lot of these things. So let's go ahead and talk about the first game. The Avalanche went to Seattle for the first time ever to face the Kraken. One of the big storylines going in is that Grubauer revenge game. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then sadly you look at the lineup and they started Drager and net instead.
Grubauer.
And we all cried. We're like, no, the revenge tale. What are you? You guys are morons for not even just allowing this to be a thing.
Yeah, Seattle doesn't do those revenge games right.
Yeah, they don't.
It's
but,
weird.
You know, thankfully,
they don't know what plot armor is.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah, they're like, oh, throw that away. But thankfully, Drager sucked ass in net, so Grubauer ended up in net anyways.
Yeah, we chased him. So that was a 7-3 win for the Avalanche. The takeaways. that I have listed here is that the Kraken were bad, like very bad during the game.
They did
all
not play in
around.
front of the. They didn't play in front of their goalies that great that night. I
Well, I
felt
mean,
bad for them.
they were in a slump too. Like the team as a whole was just like bad and had
Yeah.
been bad for a while. They have since righted the ship, but at the moment they were one of the worst teams in the league. My second takeaway is that quote, Kale is the fucking man. You can get that quoted by me, Kale McCarr. He's the fucking man.
Well,
Can we get it on the t-shirt?
the secret is that we knew that,
Yes.
and most people knew that.
Not enough people, apparently. Fucking people still want to sing the praises of Adam Fox.
Well,
I see.
that's because people are dumb.
East Coast bias. Lastly,
But yeah, Kale is the fucking man.
yes. Yes. He definitely is. Lastly, my takeaway is don't eat chicken parm into the fucking mic. Buchigra, thank you. So
I didn't need to know what that sounded like into a mic. Like,
so
Chicken
holy-
parm.
so
he ate this
Chicken parm
entire
is
thing of
specific.
chicken in like one fucking.
he fucking
bite,
unhinged his
basically.
jaw and put an entire chicken parm because the Avalanche were winning so big. It was like 6-0, and they're like, "All right, this game's boring. What are we gonna do? Oh, how about we show one of our people, Buchigra, who is also he's very funny, good guy. Like I like his whole
Nothing
like
against
thing."
him.
And then he just was just like, I'm going to unhinge my jaw like a snake and down an entire chicken parm in one bite and chew into the mic for like 3 minutes while I try to get this shit down.
Like,
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Dude.
Like,
Like-
he's
That's somebody's
capitalizing on ASMR. Okay.
I know. ESPN's trying to get into the ASMR biz.
Look, they're really about their 4-letter acronyms.
Truth is,
Anime is trash. And fuck you. So for those of you who don't know, on my stream, that's Jake's, like, Jake is in the chat. So, at anime as leaders. So what's up, buddy?
Who?
At anime
At
as
anime
leaders.
as leaders,
Yes.
you say?
I can't believe it. Are you saying the at animes leaders is in our chat?
Yeah. 5 hours walking your group mates through everything. That sounds fucking awesome. Well, at least you got the night off the pod.
Yeah.
You can chirp us
Now
from
you-
afar.
You can chirp us and chirp everybody who says that Truba hit was clean for us.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Keep doing the fight for us.
we'll talk about it. So yeah. So that was the Kraken game. Next game, the Senators, 7-5 win for the Avalanche. Now, you look at it and you think like 7-5, wow, that's a lot of goals. The Avalanche must have scored a bunch, and they must have been really, really bad during the entire game. When the reality is that what happened was the Avalanche and Senators woke up in an alternate dimension, right? Like the shadow world, like the actual upside down from Stranger Things, and played a game of hockey there. Because it was one of the weirdest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that game was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Bizarro World?
Yes.
Well, yeah, it was just completely bizarre because that game was very much like as you were watching it, the Avs didn't look great. The Senators didn't look great.
They didn't look bad. The Avs didn't look bad. They didn't look amazing.
What I'm saying here is both teams didn't look great. And then you just look at the score and you're just like, holy fucking shit, what has happened here? There's just a lot of just like, YOLO fucking, we're going in.
Well, so one of the things
And that's
was
what happened.
that the Avalanche, like, were actually shutting down offensive opportunities for the most part. Like, not a whole lot of shots on goal, not making too many, like, massive mistakes. Really driving the pressure in the offensive zone. Like, stuff wasn't going in as much as it should, and yet they end up with 7 goals, right? And just any and every opportunity that the Senators got. They didn't get a lot of them, but they buried every single one of them. Like, that was the whole thing.
Yeah, that was the issue because, the Senators had 5 really good chances, and they buried on all 5.
Yep.
Now, one of them. Actually, no, sorry, that was the next game.
Oh
But
no,
then,
that was this game too.
I don't think no, he didn't get scored on when his skate broke. They blew the whistle.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
they cleared the zone, and so then the ref looked at Kemper, who was just missing his left skate blade because it decided to yeet itself out of its holder and flew down the fucking ice.
Yeah.
And so they blew the mic. They couldn't get his the game. Then they couldn't get his skate blade back into his boot fast enough, so they threw in JoJo for a little bit, and he stopped a one shot and had a save percentage of 1,000.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good for JoJo. New Hook scored a goal that we'll look at a little bit later. It's not like the prettiest goal, but I like the celly. I like my boy New Hook. New Hook is sick. Makar is still good. That's about all I got to say about the Senators game.
I see.
Ducks 5-2 win for the Avalanche. Okay, listen. Indy, tell us about Skategate 2. Electric
Okay, as a
Boogaloo.
person, okay, Skategate 2 Electric Boogaloo was
Oh,
was probably the greatest game I've ever seen. Because that game opened up with the two shittiest fucking interference calls I've ever seen.
Okay.
But the Ducks got the first one, so they went on the power play right away. And during this power play, Kemper's skate on the other side of his boot, so his right boot this time, decided to yeet itself off to wherever.
Blade fell off
And then-
again. Again.
And then he couldn't get into the net in a normal fashion because he was off to the right side of the net and he couldn't use his right skate to get back into the net. So he just dove for it.
He's just sitting
and
there
they
on his
scored.
back turtling. He's just like, oh god, I've fallen and I can't get up.
No, he was sitting on his stomach going like, I can't get up, guys. Like, and they scored on us. Cool. That was fine. But then they decided to make the exact same call where it was interference for shoving the player, like, what normally happens every damn game where you have a dump chase where the defensive player gets to it but hasn't touched it quite yet, but he kind of leans his shoulder into the other guys to secure the fact he's getting the puck, which again, it happens almost every night. But this ref decided to call it twice as interference, and he never called it again because I'm pretty sure he got yelled at by his partner.
Yeah.
But so they called it for us, and we got a goal off of that. And then the rest of the game was just praying to God that Darcy Kemper's skate would not break again, because they took forever to put the next one in, so JoJo went back into net.
And then they didn't take JoJo out either. JoJo finished
Yeah.
that game.
Well, no, he finished that period. You want to know why that Darcy Kemper didn't get back in net? Because after first intermission, as Kemper gets on the ice, his skate blade breaks again.
Hell
my
yes.
God.
So before even period 2 starts, his skate blade breaks again. So Bernard just says, "Fuck it, JoJo's playing the rest of the night," because he's like, "I'm not dealing with this shit."
Somebody's got a curse. Somebody's rolling low. I don't understand.
And then the rest of the game was just Miko making the Ducks his bitch.
His grandfather refused to take Madame Zeroni up the fucking mountain. Now his skate blades are fucking cursed.
Damn.
Only now has it kicked in.
Well, no, the curse used to be he couldn't be healthy. Now it's his skate blades can't be
I
healthy.
see.
So
He made
yeah.
a deal and transferred the curse.
Other notes from this game: Makar still good. Surprise. He had a goal. I think he had an assist in the Ducks game. He had goals in the Kraken and Senators games. Kadri is 4th in the league in scoring, guys. Like right now.
Oh, you still up there?
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Nice.
there are only 3 people that have scored more points than Nazem Kadri, and they are Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Alexander Ovechkin.
Hey,
That's
look,
like-
he
that's-
had his long beauty nap last year so that he could be ready for this year.
He was hibernating for the next year.
Gathering power.
Ugh.
I guess so. I don't know.
New
I
Hook
think
had
he gained all.
oh, sorry, you go.
I think he gained all this power after that suspension. He's like, you guys slapped me with an 8-game suspension. Okay, I'm about to bring you an 8-year of ass whooping.
The training arc has begun.
Yeah, they just made the mistake of making him really angry.
He's really angry and he's a lot of time at the gym now.
Took off his Rock Lee ankle weights.
Yeah, that's good. Considering I remember Kadri made us very angry a lot.
Yeah, well, so he made us disappointed, and then he made us angry. Because
Well,
we were
yes.
disappointed because he should have been better, and then we were angry because why the hell did he murder Justin Falk like that?
Again, that one fell out of the sky.
That one did fall out of the sky. What the fuck?
You're just like, Kadri, why did you murder that guy? There was no reason. It wasn't like the rest were allowing a fucking bar brawl to happen the entire time.
So funny.
Like, why did you murder this guy? You just murdered him.
So of note, New Hook gets another goal in that one. Nuke snipes past John Gibson, who is one of the best goalies in the league. So like, yeah, man, Ducks are flying high. You know, they're a really good team this year. They're feeling themselves. Avs took care of them 5-2. Who they didn't take care of and who has their number because they're kryptonite is Joe Pavelski and the Stars. The Stars beat them 3-1. Kale got the goal in that one. Joe Pavelski is an Avalanche killer. He will fucking score on them. The Avs don't like playing the Stars for some reason. They just can't win. It's fucking weird. And that's all I have to say about that one.
Well, I'm going to say it's more like the Avs can't play Joe Pavelski because when he was on the Sharks, the Avs also tended to turtle and play like shit for some reason. I don't know. Joe Pavelski just has the Avalanche's number, and just every team he's going to go to now, he's going to be like, all right, guys, you see that team over there? I know what to do. Just give me the puck.
Ryan Reeves was like, yo, I'm your answer to Tom Wilson, and Joe Pavelski's just like, I'm your answer to the Avalanche. And it's like, oh shit.
Oh no, not the trap card.
A Mark II suit. He just walks out of the fog like, oh.
They just fucking
Look at that.
They sit down across from each other, the fucking Avalanche and Stars. And the Avalanche are like, all right, we've arrived. And then the Stars are like, you've activated my trap card. Like, please, no. No, don't. I already know. Joe Pavelski. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. So yeah, Stars, it was just a boring game. The Stars like to play defensive hockey. They get a lead. They hold on to it. They choke the life out of the game. That's the way that they're kind of designed. They successfully did it.
Yeah.
Now, this is becoming a trend, one that I like. The Avalanche played the Predators and won 6-2. Man, what a game. I love it. Okay, so listen. Mikko Rantanen gets a goal. 2 of the goals were some of the weirdest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. We're gonna look at that later. I've got highlights pulled out that we'll go into after all these scores. Byram got a goal. I missed that boy. Please get healthy. Matthias Ekholm decided to fuck around with Mikko Rantanen and got the ever-living fuck beaten out of him by Landeskog. We'll also look at that. And Matt Duchene, man, I love when Matt Duchene is miserable. Because, man, the pain. Lots of pain.
Dude, that arena was ruthless to that man.
Yeah, every time he touched the puck, he was getting booed. Like, ugh.
No, like, so even during, like, the pregame show that they showed, like, off, like, star players of Nashville, and Duchene ended up being one of them. And as soon as it, like, showed up Duchene's picture on the board, just the entire arena was just a fucking little firecracker of just boos.
Boo. But yeah, he scored a garbage time goal when it was 6-1. What else is new? That game's sick. Fuck the Predators. I don't like them.
He did not celebrate that goal. He just kind of like looked there and was like, "Cool, went in. Go back to the bench."
Yeah. he knows what happened the last time he celebrated a goal he scored there. the fucking beast was awoken, and his team got the ever living fuck beat out of them, 9-3.
And it happened backwards this time. The beast was already awoken, and then he finally got a point.
So yeah, this one's ugly. Nathan MacKinnon comes back for the game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Kemper gets injured an hour before the game.
Hell yeah.
He takes a puck to the head in practice, I think is what they said happened, and then they had him out for concussion protocol just in case. So JoJo is informed that he'll be starting like an hour before the game, which is not normally what happens. The Avalanche have no backup for JoJo, so they have to have the Toronto Maple Leaf emergency backup goalie on hand while they fly out Justus Annunen, our four-stringer, from Colorado to Toronto. So weird game. Lots of weird shit going on. JoJo played badly, but so did the defense. We've also got a video for that. And the Avalanche end up losing that one 8-3. They get absolutely throttled.
Damn.
Like, it's the third goaltender in Jonas Johansson, but he'd been playing pretty okay up to that point, and the defense in front of him was just awful. Just completely awful.
Well, so like when we were talking about the Ducks earlier, they're like a good upcoming team. Like their team was bad last year, but they're now playing really well this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we trusted JoJo to play against them. We played decent in front of him. But then as soon with the Leafs, it's kind of like, well, yes, JoJo's a third string goalie, but as long as defense in front of him plays all right, he's a usable goalie.
Yeah, he can work.
Played like absolute dog shit in front of him.
Yeah.
Letting fucking Austin Matthews, guy who won the fucking most goals award last year, sit in front of the net with nobody covering him.
Yep.
Just let him sit there.
Yep. Bad. It's bad stuff. And like, part of it was that Mikko Rantanen had been playing center while MacKinnon was gone for like the last, like, I think from the Kraken game on, actually, like they had Mikko Rantanen playing center, and he did a good job for the most part, right? So he was still thinking like along the lines of like, I have to play defense as a center, but Nathan MacKinnon was there, and Mikko goes to take one of his like guys, and McKinnon's like, bruh. And then that leads to a fucking weird game. The Leaves are like, without a doubt, 100% one of the top 5 teams in the league.
Well, they're top of the league right now.
Well, they're top of the league right now, but like, if you wanted to have the conversation, I think that like there's a lot of subjectivity as to like who's actually the best team, right? I don't think that you can argue to me and like convince me that the Leafs are not top 5 at least, right? Like they're super good. And that was just a fucking throttling. They left JoJo in net the entire game. They didn't switch to Annunen even when he made it back, made it to the rink. So the thought behind it was like, well, you make JoJo wear this one because he's not going to play tomorrow because it was a back-to-back situation. And, you know, Annunen just got there, dude. Like, he's not going to be ready to play, like, a game. He just has to be ready in case of emergency, right?
I don't know. Looking at the Leafs' record against emergency backup goalies, I would have thrown the emergency backup goalie in.
That'd be pretty funny. Well, not with that defense that was playing in front of him. That guy would have given up another 3.
Yeah, he probably would have been murdered, but I don't know. He would have been fine. He's from Toronto. Toronto can't beat up their own people.
So that was the thought, right? Is that JoJo is gonna get shelled today. He's not gonna play tomorrow. We're gonna get Annunen in. We're gonna figure it out, right? Wrong. So the Avalanche start JoJo for the next game against the Canadiens. And it's a 4-1 win. Good for JoJo, dude. good for JoJo. It fucking sucks that he got absolutely fucking erased the night before, but to come back and get a 4-1 win the next night, good on him.
Yeah, I mean that's always good to hear.
Good on
Probably
him.
feels good for him.
Yeah, I was about to say he probably felt better after that one. But also, I will be fair here. Canadians have looked god awful.
Oh, they're bad.
They're fucking awful.
Oh, they're bad. They're a bad team.
But they have Caulfield back up, and you still have some like talent there you have to worry about. So it's so good to see JoJo come out of that with only one on him.
Yep.
And that came off like a power play, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe so. A power play
So,
early
yeah.
in the game.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't it the power play that the penalty that Cabell took for like getting ready to fight somebody, but they broke their nose off of their own teammate's fucking face.
Oh,
or,
that's
like, shoulder
right.
Or something.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god, so much has happened. Somebody
Yeah.
like went to go hit Kel McCarr. It looked high, and then Nicholas Andre Kubel went to go fight him because he's like, you don't fuck with Kel McCarr. He's a badass, as we've established on this podcast. And then he looks and sees that the guy's like nose is split open because he actually hit the other guy on his team, and they just ran into each other and fucked each other
Yeah.
up.
So the
Oh.
refs were like, well, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike, and it's like, I don't know, he really didn't do anything. He just dropped his gloves and realized it's a horrible idea. Like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have dropped his gloves and realized the guy's nose was already broken.
Yeah, I don't. That was a bullshit. Like NAK gets those calls, just bullshit penalty calls. I hate it. I hate it. Like he takes
Also,
some
yeah,
bad ones, but some of them
Most
are
of the calls, you're just
dog
kind
shit.
of like most of those calls, you're like sitting there going like, "Huh? You're calling for that? Okay,
for what?
ref. I guess that's on your list today. I have to make sure I call a fucking hooking call today, or I have to make sure I'm making a. I have to make sure I do got a goaltender interference call tonight. Like, yeah, it's just like holy shit. They just wow.
So the next game, Senators 5-6 overtime loss.
Ew.
So this was
overtime?
Justus Anninen's first start. So the deal with Annunen is that he's the goalie of the future for the Avalanche if things go the way that they're supposed to. By the time we're done with Kemper, and like whoever comes after, right? Within the next like 3 to 5 years-ish, maybe, if things go perfectly like right. This guy should be our number one dude. So he gets his first start with the team. He looks confident. Like he doesn't look like he's worried, right? But he's not quite ready yet, is the read that I kind of got on him. Like I like the way like where his head is at, but I think the skills haven't quite gotten there yet.
Need some more time in the oven to bake.
I think he needs some more time in the oven to bake. Taves was really good this game. So the refs make up the rules. It's a 2-2 game. Then Tim Stützle, one of the like really good prospects,
Stutes?
rookies, Timmy Stutz. Maybe this is his second year, but he's a young player. He's going to be part of the future of that team, right? He's kind of like a Bowen Byram, right? And he's just like, this guy's sick. He's going to get better. I love him, right? Like he's one of their dudes. He crashes at the net. Jack Johnson goes to stop him, kind of pulls him away as he's going. Guy loses his footing, crashes into Annunen. Net gets off of its mooring. The puck goes through over the line, and everybody's like, okay, so is it going to be a penalty? Is it going to be like just a face off? Because like whatever. And they're like, no, no, this is his first start. Annunen's first start. Yeah, so JoJo didn't play this game.
Yeah, Annunen had the had the random goal called onto
Yeah.
him.
So what they said was Jack Johnson forced the player into the goalie, and therefore caused the net to be dislodged, and therefore the puck would have gone into the net, and therefore it's a goal.
What?
From what recall from originally looking at the play, it does look like Johnson kind of pushes him. But I've never seen them call the puck was still sliding bullshit with it.
Well, because
Most of the time it's just a game is stopped.
well, so the rule is that if the defender causes the net to be dislodged while a shot is occurring and the shot would have gone in, it's a goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't a shot. The dude lost the puck, and the puck was just sliding and like just slid in.
Uh-huh.
So they just
because the goalie got ran into as well.
So they just combined two rules and made shit up as they went. And the Avs go down.
We're cool in this hockey league, like I said.
The Avs go down 3-2 off that goal, and then give up a power play goal and another goal. They're down 5-2. And you're just kind of thinking like, shit. Oh my god, this fucking sucks. I don't like it. I hate it. And then Alex Newhook. My boy Alex Newhook. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it now. Hold on.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
He scores
Was
what
like, it's
Reddit
my
might
time.
refer to as a piss on the bus floor nasty goal.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, I didn't know it was that nasty.
Very
I didn't.
specific.
I will be honest. I didn't see this game. I just heard a lot of the reactions from it because I
Oh,
was sitting in the
you-
next room.
You didn't see this goal? Hold up.
No, I didn't see any of it. I haven't watched any highlights on this game. I just knew it was the OT loss, and I was like, it's fine.
Okay. So watch.
All right. Okay.
All right. So Newhook tips it out. We're Nintendo 64 quality because the NHL sucks.
Yeah, I was about to say it's an N64.
So
Let's go.
this is Alex Newhook in the middle of the ice here. He chips it out. Puck comes here. Logan O'Connor kind of dislodges the puck. It's coming out here.
Oh.
You can see the puck kind of like right here. Just doesn't acknowledge that defender's even there. Scores.
Okay.
We're going to get a better view of it in a second. Hold up.
Okay, I totally forgot. Because with that description, I wouldn't have thought of this goal. But this goal ended up on hat picks.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they
Just-
they were saying like, "What? Who do you think you are, Connor McDavid?"
Yeah, dude, this total Connor McDavid shit, dude. Like,
Yeah, no, that's just the vibe he just gave there. It was like, nah, this is mine. I'm
yeah,
going in.
just fucking 2 or 3
go.
defenders. Nobody cares. Like, it's gone. You're done.
Wait, there was a goalie in that?
Beats the goalie. Like, that goal is sick.
Keep doing
Sick.
that.
So that brings the score to 5-3. Senators are up. And like you see somebody score that kind of goal, you're like, okay, listen. This other team is fucked. Let's step on them. They make it 4-5 pretty shortly after. Then they're just kind of with the empty net, they go to tie it up. They do it. It gets called back because of offside, which
Thanks, Matt
debatable.
Duchene.
Debatable, maybe. Yeah, thanks, Matt Duchene. Oh god. Debatable, maybe. I think that if you're gonna give the Senators that like weird ass fucking goal, the look that we were getting on the offside, I think you could have made an exception. Doesn't fucking matter. They score again. Devon Taves is a fucking beauty. They force overtime. So overtime happens. Valeri Nichushkin just is relentless on the puck. He fucking smells puck and he wants it. fucking battles to take possession away from two Senators defenders in their own zone, just forechecks real hard, gets the puck away, does the smart thing, and passes it to Nathan fucking McKinnon, because why wouldn't you, right? And then McKinnon makes a bad pass, Brady Tkachuk steals it, and then scores to put it away in overtime. Not great. Don't want that. But listen, being down 5-2 and getting a point out of that game, being competitive in overtime, I'll fucking take it, dude. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
And also,
Yeah.
like, it was to the Senators. You got a point out of the East, which is always like good work. You got a point out of the East. You don't have to worry about that other point affecting you because it's that second point went to a team in the East, so
Yeah.
you don't have to care about it.
Well, and so people might say, like, hey, it's the Senators. They're like the worst team in the league. Somehow they're worse than the Coyotes, right? And yeah, that sucks. But like the reality is that in hockey, the difference between the best team and the worst team isn't nearly as big as in other sports, right? If you watch football or basketball, you'll expect that when a good team plays a bad team, like if they go through a game like 100 times, the good team's going to win like 95 of those games, right? Like it's just going to be consistent. In hockey, you just don't have
Get
that.
that consistency, yeah.
It's if a good team plays a bad team, then it's like 100 games, like the bad team might win 30 of them. Like, yeah, like hockey's just fucking weird. Like it's fucking people running around with knives on their feet, shooting rubber cemented pucks at people. Like, shit happens.
Yeah, and apparently the rules are made on the spot. So
Yeah.
really,
How are you
who's
supposed to
to
know?
improve in this?
Yes.
That's say, like, right now, the Canadians are one of the worst teams in the league, and you know, they made it to the fucking Stanley Cup final last year, not too long ago. So, like, come on, bad teams can have really fucking good nights. And also, great news is the Senators are actually no longer under the Coyotes, sir. They have 2 more wins than them.
Oh shit, the Coyotes are tanking?
Well, no, yeah, no fuck,
Who,
no dirt.
who would have seen that coming? Oh, also, I forgot to note that the Leafs goal song is bad.
Oh, it's very bad. That thing is awful.
It's You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates. That's a terrible goal song. The song's fine. It's a terrible goal song.
It's almost like every single time I hear the Blackhawks score at their home, it's just like pure fucking just annoyance.
Yeah.
It's not even a good song to be playing while scoring. It's just annoying.
Meanwhile, the Senators have Song 2 by Blur as their goal song, which is a lot better. Very early 2000s, but you know what? Fuck it. I'll take it. You got something going, Ottawa.
Yeah, well, you know.
So couple of days ago, 3 days ago, the Avalanche faced the Flyers. This was the Flyers' first game after firing their coach Alain Vigneault. Because they have been fucking horrendous. They're on what, 10, 11 games now in a row of losing?
Let me check, because this thing actually tells. Yeah, they have 10 in a streak.
10 in a row. Not good. Don't want to be doing that. That's bad.
They are 1 game away from being worse than the Senators.
Oh God.
Oh.
But yeah, no, they're getting struck for reasons.
Yeah. So Annunen started in this one as well. My feelings on him in this game are pretty much the same as before. I like the confidence. He let in some soft ones. He needs to be better before he actually comes up, but I can see the potential. The Avs win this one 7-5. Eric Johnson gets a shorty, which is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Because why? Eric Johnson just
Wasn't that built? But didn't LOC like
yes,
break
LOC
that damn thing? Like LOC made that
yes,
play.
LOC made that play, but EJ scoring the goal is so funny. Man, LOC's fucking tight. Oh my God. At the beginning of the year, we were talking about LOC. I'm like, I like LOC. And Jake was like, I'm not excited about him. Like, you will be. You will be. And yeah, here we are. LOC's fucking sick. I love him. Kadri gets a goal. Seriously, this man's lighting the world on fire. Cale McCarr has a ridiculous goal we're gonna take a look at. Not like ridiculous, but it's like it's funny. It's like it's got a parallel to an old time hockey goal. And it's pretty sick. So this was Justus Saninen's first NHL win. Good for the kid. I hope I don't have to see him for the next few years. I hope he can just go into the AHL. Well, no, like seriously,
Back in the box.
not to
No,
be.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like get your fucking win. And I think he's going to be sick. I think he's going to be good. I think he's got the right mentality, right? Like he just looks calm and like, you know, whatever. But I just don't think that some of his reactions on certain plays were amazing. And seriously, guys, the defense in front of him was bad. They're letting Claude Giroux, the Flyers' best player, just hang out in open ice and just fucking launch it top corner on him. Like, no. Like, if there's one thing about this year that I am worried about, it's that last year we were able to just shut down scoring chances and be oppressive on offense, even when we're down to like the 10th defender in our team. And this year, it's just not happening. It just isn't. And I think they need to figure out what the fuck is happening because this is bad. This is not good. Like, we're getting the wins and the points are coming, and that's good. But you guys need to figure your shit out on defense. It's not good. It's not good at all. Last night, last game, the Avalanche took on the New York Rangers, who are another top team in the league. I wouldn't say top 5, in my opinion. I don't watch enough of their games, so maybe I'm not like the authority or whatever.
They were on a good winning streak before they played us.
They were on a pretty good winning streak before they played the Avs, so you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. The Avalanche won 7-3 in this game. Now, some caveats. The Rangers were on the second game of a back-to-back, whereas the Avalanche were not. They played their third goalie, who was bad. Like, Hunter Miska bad.
His name actually was pretty darn close to Miska, so.
Yeah. Kemper was back in this one. So at least he's fine. He let in 1, maybe 2 soft ones, but he also like stopped a 2-on-0. So like
He
I think
stopped a
he's fine.
shorthanded 2-0, so thank God.
Yeah.
That could have been a lot scarier of a game if he decided to not play well whatsoever.
Yeah. And listen, you heard that my boy Darcy Kemper loves equipment malfunctions. What if I told you there was
Again?
another one?
Oh my god.
Dude,
All right,
my
great.
guy, just with anytime he's on the ice, it's skate fucking time, I
okay.
guess.
So
Okay, well, so this one was not his skate, thank God. Because they,
Oh,
they
okay.
told him to buy a new skate, like straight up. They're like, buy a new skate, we'll fucking, like, doesn't matter. It was the attachment that keeps your goalie pads on.
yeah, there's
For
like
fuck's sake.
there's a little loop that keeps your goalie pads attached to your skate. It looked like somebody's skate like cut it or something, so they couldn't tie down his pad.
So
gotta
you just
love
see him-
equipment
you just
malfunctions.
see him, like, you actually get to see what a goalie's leg looks like without padding on because
Dude, I
the pad's
know.
not there anymore. And so they take him off ice, which the like ramp, like where for Madison Square Garden, there is no like access for the bench to get off into the like the locker rooms. You have to go to this corner of the ice. So you just see Darcy Kemper at this corner of the ice getting his equipment repaired, while JoJo, for the 3rd time this year, is making an emergency entrance for Kemper's fucking equipment failure.
Hell yeah.
This shit is tight. This is
We're
so
doing it
funny.
This time.
3 times within a month.
In the notes, I know it's not a skate, but I call it skate gate, but a 3 where the E is.
Whoa.
Oh,
Actually,
Sick
we're looking
movie
for Skate
poster.
4.
I mean, hopefully, right?
Dude.
Eventually, it has to happen.
If this is a curse where Darcy Cover gets to stay healthy, but his equipment has malfunctions every other night, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's a trade I'm willing to make.
As long as it's
soul
not
for
something
a
that
soul.
he accumulates into as like something that he has what is it called? Fuck, I'm blanking out on it. A superstition. If it's something superstitious goes wrong, then we're fucked.
I see.
So yeah, aside from that, Logan O'Connor, man, holy fucking shit. We'll get into it. It's gonna be part of highlights. But holy shit, Logan O'Connor. Holy fuck. So real quick, let's go into those highlights.
I was about to say, the games that have been played are now done.
Yeah,
Now back to the highlights.
Now back to highlights. All right, so first one I've got up on deck. This one isn't necessarily an incredible goal per se. But listen, it's our boy Newhook. And he is fucking stoked to score this goal, and this is mostly because of the reaction that he has once he scores this goal. I fucking love it. I love it.
Or as the Rangers announcer has called him, New Cook.
Yeah, New Cook. Hell yes. So just puck comes out, puts it away. Just look at him. Look. Hold on. We'll get another look. We'll get another look at our boy real quick.
Hell yeah! Look at my guy.
Does himself a little.
He does a Mario Wahoo.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I remember being at this game and I just like sat there and I was like, wait, who tucked that in? I was like, oh, that was New Hook? I was like, fuck yes.
Just
let's
kicks
go.
it to his blade. Just it's in his skate. It's on his stick. It's in the net. Just boop.
Hell yeah.
And then what a
He does-
selly. What a fucking
What?
selly.
Wow.
What a fucking
He just-
beauty.
He bullied whoever number 9 was because he just chucked that guy out of his way.
He's like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm happy. Can't you see I'm happy? Get fucked.
Oh no, to get that goal, he was just like, you're playing defense in front of your goalie? Fucking no, you're not. Get out my way.
Okay. So the
Hell
next one
yeah.
I've got all 3 of Mikko Rantanen's goals and his hat trick against the Nashville Predators, a team that I hate. So Mikko Rantanen likes doing weird fucking goals. Like, okay. So what was that? Watch this. Puck comes to him. He's like, I'll just kind of swipe at it and get it in this small little hole. It's in.
I'll just bat at it. And
Like what the fuck is that? Like
simple geometry.
So like he tries cute little shit like that a lot, and a lot of the times it doesn't go in, but when it does, it's just like, God damn, I see why you try it. Please stop.
You did it. It's cool.
I get it. The second one comes up. This is just typical power play. Goes to Mikko Rantanen over the goalie's shoulder and in.
Well,
Just
so the interesting about this one was, so I think that was the 3rd time he's done that shot for the night. So it very much like before that, he kept just passing it away because he was like, nah, this goalie's got this number. And then he just lets another one fucking rip and it just goes perfectly over the Riddich's shoulder. And you're just like, okay, thank
Yep.
God.
Yep. And for the final goal of the hat trick, you thought that first one was weird. Tell me how this happens. So Kadri's got it. He's with Megna. Blocked. Oh, I'm just going to go. Yep. Okay. Yep. Cool.
Big save Dave couldn't keep it together.
Like what? Like, hold on. Wait a minute. Where did he even come from? He just like appears.
Appears and just taps it in.
I just love to see this man hit the puck, dude.
Like,
He does it in all the right ways. All the wrong ways that work out well, you know.
It's like he
All the
knows
ways
pressure
where
points. Sometimes it'll help you relax. Sometimes
all
it
the ways
hurts.
where all the ways if it was like a AHL call up who's like fighting for his life to stay up, if he did, he'd be getting yelled at by the coach. But then when Rantanen does it, you're just kind of like, God damn it!
it's like, I guess.
Why did
like,
this?
fuck? Why does
did
this
this
work?
go in?
Why does this work? Stop. What? Okay. So this next one. This is the Matthias Ekholm thing. So listen, it's a power play for the Avalanche, breaking into the zone. Landeskog kind of loses his balance. He's falling. He's kind of falling to the right, and then Ekholm pushes him like into the goalie. Runs into the goalie, right?
It's not like two people fell, and then since the second person started, the first one got pushed off into the side. I can't even be mad at Ekholm for pushing him into the goalie with this
Well, I
one.
mean,
'cause he
like,
ended
I'm
up
not
getting
even
fouled.
saying like, oh, Ekholm's a burr for like that or whatever, right? But
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
you're gonna defend your goalie. It makes sense. Blah blah blah. Rittich punches Landeskog right there. I don't know if you saw
Hey,
that.
Rich did his own job. Like,
Just
yeah,
like,
no.
just look at this big motherfucker. Like, look at him. He's about to throw the punch. Boom, there it is. He fucking punches Landeskog. Like, goalies shouldn't be allowed to do that. Why are they allowed to do that? That's fucked up.
They're not. They're not allowed. Just the ref has to be 20 feet away to see it because the ref was right there and saw it.
Just doesn't care. Rantanen pulls Ekholm away from Landeskog because Ekholm's gonna try to fuck with Landeskog, right? Ekholm's pissed. He's down 3-1 in the game. He's knows that at this point Rantanen's got 2 of the goals. He's a big goal scorer for the Avalanche, so he's gonna fuck with him, right? He just decides he's going to fuck with Mikko Rantanen here. Now, a lot of Nashville Predator apologists were saying like, it's not Ekholm's fault. Landeskog's a goon. Ekholm was just trying to protect the goalie. What is this doing that is protecting the goalie? What about this sequence here is protecting the goalie? So he fucking goes after Rantanen because he wants to start shit. Like, this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to start shit, right? Fucking grabs Rantanen's helmet, clear off of his head, throws it to the ground. Okay, that's fucked up. You shouldn't be grabbing another person's helmet. You should be returning it to them politely, like Nathan McKinnon.
A little bit of flip.
So gently released it from his fingertips and into his noggin.
So Ellis is in the scrum here, still trying to start shit because he wants to get energy back to the Nashville Predators. He wants them to get back in this game. There's still time for them, right? Landeskog saw that helmet shit, and he's not impressed. He's not impressed at all. So he's just gonna beat the ever-loving fuck out of Matthias Ekholm.
Again, Ekholm was asking for a fight, and he got it by the end. I don't know why he didn't drop his own gloves. Ekholm's like looking at the ref like, dude, dog, like, wait, what the fuck was that?
Blood pouring down his face.
Jesus Christ.
The babe is the fucking strong.
So here's the deal. Matthias Ekholm didn't get his gloves off. I think that the reality is Gabe should wait a little bit to make sure the other guy has his gloves off so that situations like this doesn't happen where people are like, hey, he jumped to Ekholm. But also, if you talk shit, you're gonna get hit. You know this. This is the law. Not just in hockey, but in the street, man. Like, what are you talking about?
We
Land-
all know this rule.
So, like, yeah, it's dumb. And it's really funny. There's an angle, I don't think it's in this video, where, like, Ekholm turns around and he's getting ready to go with the person that's behind him. Like, you could tell, like, he's just ready. Like, and then he sees it's Landeskog, and then he just kind of, like, goes from that fighting stance to, like, nothing, and then gets popped because Landeskog assumes that he's ready to go. It's dumb. But also, something stupid game, something stupid prizes. Also, welcome to my team, Matthias Ekholm. We're going to win the cup in this NHL 21 simulation. You'll get redemption, buddy.
I forgot in that shit. They literally just were like, please take this guy off of us.
They were like, do you want Matthias Ekholm for nothing? I'm like, yeah, I do, actually.
No, they gave you him with draft picks. They're like, here you go. Here's some draft picks with this
It was
guy. And I
like,
was
do
just
you?
sitting
It was
"Ah."
like, would you like Matthias Ekholm and a third for like a second and a fourth? And I'm like, sure. What? So
Made
this
no
next
sense.
one is our defense being really bad and giving
13.
the league's leading goal scorer from last year all the space and time in the world to make them look bad. So the Leafs are coming in. So we have Rantanen coming in the middle of the ice. He's in the center. McKinnon's kind of drifting. 34, Matthews, right here. He's the guy you don't want to be open. And if you just look here real quick, that's pretty fucking open. Don't do that.
Then he makes the world's just nicest fucking like puck handling skill right in front of JoJo and just shoves it in.
Like, no, don't.
Like he literally just makes it look as nonchalant ever.
Like,
He's like, well, thanks.
Austin Matthews is an incredible goal scorer. Like, you can't give him all that time and space to make you look bad. Like, what are you doing? Don't do that. So here's some exposure to Austin Matthews for you guys. He's a guy you should know.
I see.
Hopefully not for
He
the
for
fucking
real
Avalanche from
stood-
now on. So I showed you the new hook one. Okay, so listen. I said that Cale Makar scored a goal against the Flyers.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
This one's going to be a little awkward. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love that. Gotta love that high quality vid.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
buddy.
so this is one Mr. Bobby Orr, one of the greatest defensemen of all time, skating through some people and nonchalantly flipping the puck into the net as if, goalies don't
was a-
actually exist.
Well, during that time, that was a fact. Goalies did not
Goalies
exist.
didn't actually exist. They were more of a suggestion. You're correct.
It was more. It was like if you're gonna stop somebody from scoring on you, you had to like actually murder them, like almost flat out murder the guy.
Hold on. All right. Wait. I fucked it up.
Yeah, you fucked it up. What are you doing,
I
bud?
fucked it all the way up.
You're okay. Well,
There
continuing to fuck it.
we go. I fixed it.
Okay.
I'm good at this game.
Did you now?
Okay, so here's Cale Makar. Just the flip. See, nothing has changed. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Well,
Just-
no. So this time the goalie was on the sides of his legs instead of just standing there.
It is true.
The goalie looked like he was attempting to do something, but wasn't. Because also that's Martin
Oh.
Jones, and he sucked.
Martin
he sucked.
Jones, not great.
You see, goalies used to be in a superposition of both there and not there. So sometimes the pucks would just phase through them.
Schrodinger's hockey player. I like
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
It depends on the exact number of people watching the goalie at the time, whether or not he exists or he does not exist. What's that? Little Susie on row 3. No goal.
The power of belief. Okay. So earlier I said Logan O'Connor. So last night, Logan O'Connor scored 2 goals in 22 seconds. My man is the fucking strong. Here's the first one. Boop. Now, We're gonna get a better angle of this. Now watch.
I forgot how much of a beat
Just-
that goal is.
Just pulls the puck and then goes. Like,
Popcorn?
hold on, real quick. I need to go back. I like
God damn.
just
gentle wind up and
just
Hook,
Flies
line,
so fast
and
after
sink.
contact.
just top shelf too. The goalie's ducking. He's afraid. He doesn't want to catch this heat. Look at him.
Yeah.
Well, okay, to be fair, he raises he's raising his glove to catch it, but he's also ducking his fucking head because
Like,
he doesn't want to
I
eat
mean-
that off the face.
That shit flew fast.
Like,
I don't know if you're really looking, but that shit just like hits the top bar so fast.
And to be fair, were 3 other goals that were like, missiles at him
yeah.
that he just this man was not willing to take him.
Did
Fucking
not want to take
NHL
this heat.
caliber shot.
So
I'm
then
sure it
22
could be
seconds
faster
later,
right now.
Logan O'Connor gets
Oh,
the breakaway.
I'm sure.
Logan O'Connor's sick. That is all.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Successful TED Talk. Thank you, sir.
And I've got one more highlight for you guys. It would be a crime not to show this goal. It's not Avalanche
No.
related at
Oh,
all.
No, don't do it.
You guys need to see this. So this goal is actually a fake of a goal. He goes to go do a thing that people have been trying to do, and then instead of going for the goal, he makes a pass. And actually, I'm going to let the audio run on this because the call is glorious. This is the chicken parm man himself calling this goal.
Oh, it's Chicken Parm Man? Oh,
Yes.
shit. Fuck.
Here it is.
Zegers behind the net. He knows he's there. He goes right to him. Zegers, here he can. Oh, look at this! Oh, it's in! Oh my goodness! What a goal! The magic.
Wait.
Of
Oh my goodness. What a goal. Now here, they're going to give you another look
To be
at,
fair, I
at
haven't
what
seen,
happened. You haven't
I
seen
haven't
this?
seen-
Okay.
No.
So Trevor Zegras
wow.
gets the puck behind the net, right?
Yeah.
He gets his stick flat on the puck to lift it and get it on his stick so that it doesn't go anywhere, it stays attached to his stick. Now, normally, the idea of what you do next is you carry it like he does here, and you wrap your stick around the goal and in so that it goes into the goal. What he decides to do is because people look for this now, and they don't want this to happen, right?
You can see number 33, like, oh shit, here we go. I'm about to fucking slap fire out
Exactly. So what Trevor Zegras said, after when he was asked about it, is that Sonny Milano in front of the net here, he was saying Michigan, right? He was saying Michigan this fucking shit. So he fucking gets it up and he fucking lifts above and then gets it right to bat. Just fucking tease him up so that the dude could just bat this puck in. And everybody's just like, what the fuck? Even Zegras there, you see him? He can't
Jesus
believe that
Christ.
shit. He's in disbelief right now.
you. He's looking at this guy like, dude, am I fucking...
Oh, he's looking at a god. Look at that.
He's like, am I looking at the new Wayne fucking Gretzky right now? Holy shit.
He's like,
It's
"Oh."
just like,
He's like, I can't believe you yelled Michigan and then I did the Michigan thing.
Yeah.
well, no, he
That's
didn't
how
even
that
do,
works.
he didn't even do the Michigan because the Michigan is you get the goal yourself by wrapping around the fucking thing.
I hate the Ducks,
Yeah,
but that
well-
goal is fucking tight.
The fucking Michigan assist? Holy shit.
It was funny, so we're gonna say that it was.
Oh god. From now on, everybody who hears them yell out Michigan, just murder the guy behind the net. Don't let him have a chance.
Like, holy shit. What a fucking goal. Yeah, that's all I've got for highlights. The league's fucking weird. I love it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Shit, man.
Those are all good highlights.
Yeah,
I like it.
good highlights. I'm in. So news.
Boy.
Oh. To be fair, I just finally read the top one.
Yeah, so that's one of the ones I added when I was like, oh, I have something I want to add. I've got good news for you, Devin.
Oh,
You're something of a
okay.
graphic design dude. Am I right? Am I right about
Okay.
this?
Yes. Yes.
If the NHL is any indication, you're going to get paid like millions of dollars for doing graphic design.
Oh. Why? Because they pay for bad designs?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Nailed in one.
The thing is, they pay a lot for bad ones, so I wonder how much they'll pay for very good ones.
Hold on. Need to open this image. Okay. So listen. The New Jersey Devils were famous for being one of the only teams in the league that have never had a third jersey. And for a very long time, they've wanted a black third. That's just what they've wanted. A black as the main color third jersey. And so, a few weeks ago, they unveiled this.
Alright, I'm waiting for the stream to update. Oh,
It can
that's
cover
a
me,
lot
it's
of
fine.
stripes.
The first thing we notice is the 20-somewhat fucking stripes.
These guys are wide. You can tell because they have horizontal stripes.
Like, look at this.
That's a lot of stripes. So like, I don't hate the idea, but that is a lot of stripes.
we're just gonna. So the thing that makes me mad is it's the shit ton of stripes, and then it just says Jersey on the front.
You have a point.
It just says
Well,
Jersey.
it's a jersey.
It's conveniently labeled.
Yeah.
Well, it's New Jersey.
Don't forget.
Jersey. It is a jersey. The photoshops of the helmet over the helmet, pants over the pants, socks over the socks were amazing. The New Jersey Devils made a hat. And the New Jersey goaltender, when he got his mask for the third jerseys, it says mask on the back.
Well, see, if you can run with the meme like that, that's cool. I can appreciate when you can run with it.
23 stripes is too many fucking stripes. Okay.
Yeah, 23 stripes is too many stripes, and also there's very little red in that jersey. Like very little.
Yeah, you could probably.
You could probably go for changing at least 2 of those sets of stripes into red.
Too many fucking stripes. There are stripes on the back too. You can't see them, but there's just big stripes on the back.
The thing is, I was about to say, so the like ones on the shoulders, there's one that goes to like the back of the shoulder that runs all the way across the back of the shoulder, and it's just.
I see now. So I get what they're trying to do here, which is camouflage with the zebra team, so that they don't get called as much. But I don't think it'll work.
Well, no. So the thing is, they put the stripes on the wrong way. They can't match the zebras when you put the fucking stripes on wrong.
It was an oversight.
God.
Okay. Now this one
is a curse to all humanity, and
I want you to really look at this one, and I want you to understand 100% wholeheartedly that graphic design is this person's passion.
No, it's graphic design is just a suggestion. It's not actually like a rule.
So I'm gonna take up the whole screen with this. It deserves it.
Oh yeah, this one.
Just
Um,
the soul leaving the body.
Devin, I want you to tell me what's going on with this jersey.
Oh my god.
not good things.
Oh, I just
Is
realized it says Preds at the top of the neck there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
God.
like, it says Preds and it's all in different sized individual
The
characters.
D is so
Yeah,
small.
I was gonna mention that. What's the fuck is going on with the lettering, man?
So-
They didn't do it with Nashville on the back.
So
Well,
here's
that's
the
'cause
deal.
the nameplate.
Even the numbers are a different font.
It's
The two
all...
the two twos are two different fucking fonts.
So here's the deal. They explained
oh
this.
oh my god.
Okay.
They wanted it to be like a music poster. Like they had cut out letters to like announce that like somebody was playing a show.
Dude, there are so many better ways to do that.
It looks bad.
But it so like the thing about gimmicks is that you want to make sure that they're not perceivable. They have to look naturally, like they have to look like they belong. And when you fail to do that, you have to go back on your gimmick.
This looks like somebody did a randomizer run in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Also,
So
the
I
C,
would say that
the fucking captaincy is
Yep.
off-centered by a billion
I don't
miles.
get what. I don't understand what's up with that.
Why are you trying to hide their role in their armpit?
Like-
Should you be proud.
Yeah. Shit, like I would have had more like I would have liked it more. They just threw it in the middle of the jersey where that fucking pick is. Just throw the C there. Fuck it.
Put it where the 3 stars are or something.
Yeah, just throw it in there.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's maybe the worst
would
thing I've
like-
ever seen in my life.
I would like them to try anything else.
So are we saying
It's
that
not done yet. Put it back in the oven.
Yeah.
put it back in the oven. So are we saying that it's better than the Burger King King's jersey?
Better?
I need a refresher. I need
Well,
a refresher.
Look, this man just said it's the worst thing he's ever seen. So like, come on, we gotta go like to the Trumpet Blues and the Burger King.
Hold on, let me find the Burger King. Hold on.
I recall the Subway one. I don't know the Burger King jersey.
No, the Subway Wild is fine because it's
Yeah.
just the Wild's like original team's colors.
There's the Burger
Well,
King.
yeah.
There's the Burger King. Ah, I love it.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
It's Burger King, man.
Okay, so I need a little bit of context here. What is this?
It's the LA Kings jersey.
It's the LA Kings.
That's the Kings jersey?
It's
was a Kings
it's
jersey.
a proposed or actual Kings alternate jersey.
It was an actual, if I remember correctly.
It wasn't actually branded. It just looks low budget and weird, so people call it the Burger King because it's a Kings jersey.
Oh no, yeah, no, it's not actually Burger King, but no, sorry, I thought you were saying it was an actual
Yes.
jersey that was used, which it was, if I remember. It got like 1 or 2 games.
I don't know, man. I saw that Burger King again, and that might be worse than the Smashville, but I think it's close.
The thing
I would
is,
say that it's worse.
yeah, I
Um,
actually love the Burger King because it looks ridiculous, but at least you sit there can accept the fact that it looks ridiculous. But that Smashville one, it's such a fucking chaotic mess that I just don't. I
Yeah,
can't fuck with it.
it breaks a lot of common sense design rules. Like lining things up where you would want to see them.
Yeah. The Burger King does not get worse as you look at it longer. That
That is
it is
true.
just you look at it, it's
That's true.
bad, and you're like, cool.
Yeah.
But the Smashville one, the more you stare at it, you start realizing more and more problems with it, and you're like, oh fucking god,
Yeah.
no.
It hurts to look at. I really would hate to see that on the ice. I am picturing just seeing the lettering different on everyone's jerseys because the difference in character width.
Now, okay, if they go that far with it, I think that thing gets burned to hell. Like that actually just becomes the worst thing of all time.
Well, it has to, right? I mean, look at the way that it's designed. I mean, the letter,
The name,
like
the Nashville on the back looked like it wasn't different fonts, but that might just be the fact I haven't stared at it for 5 minutes.
well, at least the numbers, right?
Oh, well, oh god, yeah.
Those clearly have different character widths, and that would
Never-
just be awful
never
to
mind.
read.
Never mind.
Especially when the jerseys fold and shit like they already do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so listen,
no.
we have one more.
Oh, special guest jersey.
Oh, the trumpet. Yeah, you gotta love
Oh,
it.
hold on. Gotta.
Yeah,
Oh,
put
yeah,
him
that.
put him off to the corner. Well, that was a jersey that
This hasn't
So
actually
that-
happened, but it was.
no, it almost happened.
It
The
almost
team
happened,
said
but
it
it
was
didn't
so bad they
yeah.
would not wear it.
Yep.
It's lovable.
I vote we keep a small version of the blue trumpet in the corner for the rest of the podcast.
Dude.
So
Okay.
I think it's cool because I haven't really
Hell
seen
yeah.
a jersey like that
Oh, it flipped.
before.
Hold on.
Like just how illustrative it is.
Yeah,
Um
it's for the Blues, by the
wish-
way, which is why it's trumpets.
yes. I don't know. I just wish that there was maybe more focus on it. Because it really does look like that the shit was thrown together. I really don't like it. Oh, what's going on the sleeves there?
Oh, the note
Or,
board.
like the trumpets will be cool, everything else will fall into place. and that
Yes.
didn't-
Yeah. I mean, really, that's all. That's the problem I have with it. I mean, the trumpets look awesome.
But yeah, jerseys. What do they
Alright.
even fucking mean?
All right. Do we want to even look at the Lightning one?
No,
As well.
they did
They-
okay. They're fine.
They
They
we
don't
don't.
mean much for very long.
They had a passing grade.
I mean, unless you guys want to see them.
What is this?
The Tampa Bay. So that Smashville jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Is for a
Is
Winter
for
Classic
a Winter
game.
Classic game, an outdoor game that they will be playing against the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay.
So they revealed the Nashville jersey and the Lightning jersey at the same time. And the Lightning's jersey is like okay. It's not amazing, but it's just it's okay.
Again, they had a passing grade.
If you guys wanted to see it, I could find it. But I
have
don't
that
think
fun
it's
feeling.
ridicule enough. So it's up to you guys.
I trust your judgment on what's worthwhile to take a second to look at.
Fuck it. We're talking about graphic design. We're in that mode. Hold on. Where are you at? Okay, got it.
I was about to say you would have found it very easy. You just went to Pod News. Doesn't help that the image, the jersey is folding in on itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
Um,
fine.
I think I recall seeing this, and the only problem that I really have with it is that they tried to convey the bolt through the lettering too, and it just looks bad.
I didn't even notice that, but you're right.
Yeah, it starts at the top of the B and then comes out of the bottom of the S down there.
Mm-hmm.
It would have looked fine if they didn't have the S with like the two pips in there, because it would have looked fine. But yeah.
I think the bolt at the bottom, like the skirt of the torso, I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
Like everything else, I think is fine.
Like it's all angular
but
in a way that's nice but not overdone.
Yeah.
It's not random angles. Most of them are parallel.
So what they should do is like, music posters, the letters are different and like lovable in a way, right? And with lightning, like the arcs are all different like shapes and stuff. So every single jersey should just have a different angle, different lightning bolt, just to talk about how unique lightning is. Lovable.
Hmm. That seems like that would be incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I was about to say. I imagine being somebody who has to design all their jerseys and just be like, all right, how did that one go? Okay, I need to do something different from that one and that one and that one. Fuck. It's like,
Okay.
we've done 17 jerseys. Shit.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get back into news. We talked about the Montreal Canadiens and them being bad. They fired their GM.
hmm
Mark Bergevin is his name. He said basically that the pressure of the Canadian market was getting to him. He didn't want to like stay for super duper long and just be miserable. And like, I get it. And now people are talking about him getting another GM job in Canada, which is really funny. I don't think that happens, but people are talking about it.
Well,
Yeah,
he can
that's
totally
pretty funny.
go to the other team that just fucking cleared out space.
That we will talk about in a second. But yeah, I don't know. Montreal. They made the Cup final last year. I think a lot of people are like under the impression that it was a fluke. I can't say they're wrong necessarily. I think the fact that they made the final is actually like really fucking funny. But then, they make the Cup final, they get rid of a bunch of their good players. They don't really replace them with anything amazing. They haven't been drafting super effectively, and they haven't really been developing the prospects that they have been getting like all that well. So like they're just in a shit show, man. And I think that them moving on from their GM is a good thing. And I just think they need to get more people in there, different people in there. And I think that it's time to look at the way that the team is run. And yeah, I don't know. I think it was the right call.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got the GM that was for the Rangers before the Rangers decided to go full nuclear on themselves for
Yep.
reasons of Tom Wilson fucking living in their heads rent free.
Yep. Jeff Gorton is his name, I believe.
Yeah. And so it's gonna be fun to watch that team rebuild itself with him.
Yeah. Well,
as
so
president of hockey operations.
yeah,
right?
president of hockey ops, not the GM. They're still searching for a GM right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but that's because they require to have francophones as GMs.
Yep.
That's because that's how that city is ran.
Yep. They have to have a French-speaking GM. So the
I
other
can't be
team.
too mad.
Oh, sorry, what's up?
I was about to say I can't be too mad about it because half that fan base is just French speaking.
Yeah.
So can't.
Yeah.
The other team that was cleaning house. It's long overdue. It should have happened forever ago. The Vancouver Canucks. They fire their GM, their coach, their assistant coach. It's all gone. They're all done.
Oh.
Um,
They quite literally
How
just said
does-
everyone.
yeah,
How
everyone.
how does something happen like that? Just a general like fuck this team?
Well, okay, so the deal with Vancouver is that their GM has been making bad deals for a long time.
I was about to say he's been there forever.
He's been there forever. He's made some awful deals. He's made bad decisions.
Been
As
joked that
far as
been
the
joked-
personnel and contracts that he is bringing in.
Ooh.
But yeah, what's up, Indy?
I was about to say it's been joked for a while that the safest job is to be a GM of a Canadian team because you can fuck up 70,000 times before they fire you.
Yeah.
Because he was there for like 7 years or something like that.
Yeah, and he finally fucked up enough that, the fans got mad. So, like, here's the deal. The owners have been standing pat with Jim Benning, the guy that they just threw out, for years. Like, for years, the fans have wanted him out. And things got a little quiet because they made the second round of the playoffs a couple years ago. So they were like, maybe. He drafts okay. He's not amazing, but he does find some gems. Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, Quinn Hughes are all like notches under his belt, right? But between the other guys that he's bringing in, the contracts he's giving people, and as far as the coach goes, the way that they're using those guys, Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, they were burying them kind of. Like they are supposed to be the future of the Vancouver Canucks. And they were losing ice time because they just weren't playing good, right? And, it's fair that if you're not doing a good job, you don't get the ice time, right? But how are they supposed to learn if they're not getting that experience, right? So they decide that because fans are upset, and somebody actually threw a jersey on the ice, which has been noted by the Steve Dangle podcast. That's how you get shit done as a fan. Is you throw a jersey on the ice and then you know that something's actually going to happen.
Also, it's a declaration of war towards your team, and then your team figures out their life, or they finally abandon their ship.
They're like, dude, he threw a fucking jersey on the ice. Hold up.
Oh, they're sitting there going like, ah, shit. Well, okay, I need to make a few calls.
Now shit got real. Oh, God. But yeah, like, it was time. And they finally listened to the feedback, and they hired Bruce Boudreau, everybody's favorite GIF guy. You may know him from the Darn GIF. Darn. Posting it in our Discord really quick, just in case the guys don't. This guy, they hired him.
I see.
I used to hate Bruce Boudreau because, he was the Wild head coach and fuck the Wild or whatever, right? I like Bruce Boudreau.
I don't know. He failed with the Capitals 700,000 times, and he failed with the Wild 700,000 times. So let's trust him with the job of the Vancouver
Yes,
Canucks.
but AJ Hafley saw him kick a trash can and yell "fucking embarrassing" before Letterkenny was a thing, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, he most definitely murdered a fucking trash can during the Capital era because he should have. That team was fucking good.
Well, it was during the Wild, right before.
Oh, was it with the
yeah.
Wild? Oh, okay. Would have been even better if it was with the Capitals, because holy shit, he deserved to kick one.
So, he fucking got on the ice for morning skate to go out with the team for the first time ever. And he was wobbling and looking unsteady. They asked him about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I thought I was gonna fucking die out there. God damn."
He's like, I haven't been coaching for a year and a half.
He's a larger dude. He hasn't been coaching for over a year. Like, he's had a little bit of a vacation. He hasn't been on the ice in a bit. And then, apparently, he was talking to Brock Besser and Elias Pettersson, right? The two guys that they need to get going because they're the future, and And he walked up to. So Brock Besser scored a goal in the first game that Bruce Boudreau was coaching, and apparently, they asked Besser, like, what's different? What happened? What has Bruce told you? And he's like, yeah, I walked up to Bruce and he said, hey, listen, shoot the puck.
He's like, cool. Looks at his wrist and goes like, yeah, just shoot that fucking puck, dog. Like,
like,
I don't know what this last guy was doing, wasting your time with passing. Fucking shoot it.
He's like, the last guy had you passing too much. Just fucking shoot it. He was like, thanks, coach, I will. And he got a goal.
Damn, he's good.
Dude, he should fucking get the Jack Adams Award right now. Like, holy shit.
Who could say no to who could say no to Bruce Boudreau, man? Like, get him the Jack Adams. But yeah, Canucks are falling apart. They're talking about how, like, some people expect Marc Bergevin to come in, the guy who just got fired from Montreal, and be the GM for the Canucks. And I think that's dumb.
Hey man, it would be such an easier market to fucking GM for.
They
to be
start
fair.
riots, Indy. What? Are you telling me that that's an easier... They fucking lit their own city on fire because they lost in the Cup final, man. What do you think they're going to do to Marc Bergevin when he fucking gives Bo Horvat a fucking 8-year extension at the end of his next contract?
Oh, I doubt Bo Horvat's getting an 8-year fucking extension by anybody.
That's because if you, an intelligent person, were GM, you wouldn't do it. But that's not the people they hire, Indy.
I'm pretty sure Marc Bergevin is a little bit smarter than that. Now drafting, my man be stupid about how he treats his drafts.
Look, dog, we're not in the business of hiring people with a 3-digit IQ.
We looking for that
Gotta
one.
keep people off the streets. Give them jobs here in the NHL.
all you need is to get your foot in the door, and you're in this room right now. Let's get you started.
You got a nice looking suit, and I bet you know how to yell. So let's get in there.
That's if they're hiring a coach. The GM is more like, you have a nice suit, and that's pretty expensive looking phone you
That's
got
pretty
there.
much it.
You're in. Here's all the phone numbers you need to know.
So last episode we talked about how the Penguins were for sale. The sale was negotiated. The number was found. I don't know having the number in front of me. Needless to say, hundreds of millions of dollars. That sale was approved earlier yesterday. Finally went through the Board of Governors. So not Claude, fuck, the other one, Mario Lemieux, still retains his shares because he wasn't selling. The rest of the shares were sold to the Fenway Group. That happened. It just went through. Like we said, good for the Penguins. More interest. Good.
Yes.
Nice. That sounds good.
Yeah. I have to amend this one because we just got an update on it before we went live. So I have the Coyotes don't pay their bills. So the deal with the Coyotes is at the end of this year, they will have to be looking for a new arena because the city won't let them come back to their arena. The story going around over the past couple days was the city might actually just not let them come back for the rest of this year because they were behind on their bills to the city.
I see.
Give me taxes or no arena.
Yeah. So they didn't pay their taxes. As of half an hour before we recorded, I saw an update. The Coyotes have paid their taxes, everybody.
Oh,
They're paid up.
Hallelujah.
Damn.
Taxes have been paid.
Call off
Finally.
the loan
Fuck.
sharks.
Now the
No,
question will be, will the players get their money on time?
No hockey representation without taxation, Arizona.
you're telling me that they weren't gonna go bum on some other team's couch?
Okay, what
That's
couch would they go to?
do,
bum on?
right?
They're
Lyle?
just gonna go to Vegas's
The
couch.
casting couch?
Oh
Gritty,
no.
You got a pullout.
Oh no. Hey, I hear the Ducks have a pretty sick futon that we could maybe figure that out. Oh Jesus. Oh no, the only space they have up for us is Winnipeg. Oh shit. Okay, well, guess we're going to Canada. It's going to be a little awkward on account of we stole their last team, but whatever.
Yeah,
All right,
let's have a guest
gotta
room, but it's
gotta
full
pull
of
up
their
the-
merch.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna have to pull out the space heater. It's gonna be a little chilly up here.
They just have an RV that they're going around in.
Yeah.
Hey man, how you guys sell your merch?
Pay your fucking taxes.
Actually, sorry, you can't sell your merch anyways. Nobody shows up to your fucking arena.
Okay, so I think
just-
I'm going to do the Leafs one first, Indy. 'Cause I
Oh,
think we
yeah.
yeah, because I think we want to get the serious stuff out of the way and then go for some levity.
Yeah.
Let me.
I don't know. I would call the other one serious too. To be fair,
Oh yeah,
but
it's more funny though. Like it's more funny than this. So referees fucking suck, guys. Referees are the worst. They're so bad at their jobs. So the Winnipeg Jets and the Toronto Maple Leafs play a game. And stuff starts getting rough. And the Winnipeg Jets are kind of having their way with the Toronto Maple Leafs a bit because like Toronto's really good and they want to like play like dicks to make them not feel good, right? So I showed you Austin Matthews. He scored that goal because nobody was paying attention. Wow, that is not okay. Hold on.
not the right size.
Not the right size.
You said the entire screen?
There we go.
Yeah, dude.
So Austin Matthews, number 34 here. Kind of holds up the dude a little bit. And then
He's just playing him hard.
And then he gets a full body of Pierre-Luc D's nuts.
Hell yeah.
Oh
I'll
my
say he's.
God.
Oh my god.
He's getting
Oh my god. He's just laying on him.
Okay, I haven't seen the full fucking like encounter, but yeah, that's
Wow.
he really does just get fucking like teabagged, like
So-
straight out, just
so-
gets rocked.
So again, he's coming in a little hard. Nothing that I would say is particularly bad on Matthews' part here. And then he gets to the full wrath of Pierre-Luc Dubois' nuts. Like what is this?
What the
Like-
fuck?
Dude, he wanted to ride him like a fucking stallion.
Look, dude. The Halo Infinite campaign came out last night. He's in a teabagging mood. You're in a teabagging mood. He knew what's up.
Is literally holding his stick the whole time. I don't think he was.
No, the second half of that encounter, yeah, he grabs his stick by the end of it, but it's after he loses his stick because he's playing him hard and the guy kind of just like steps on his stick. And then he's like, fuck it, I'll just... And he's all... You know, there's a few times where he's trying to get up.
Yeah,
But then he's getting hooked.
Listen, it's not on Matthews. It's on the Jets. You don't ragdoll a dude. Come on. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't think you ragdoll him because he's holding your stick. You could try to pull the stick out and like hook the fuck out of him, but that's not. I don't agree. So where's this?
You're gonna want to go back a little bit more
Well, they don't. So they
because you're looking for the Rasmus hit, right?
yeah, the Rasmus Sandin.
You want to go
So
back
it's
a little
like
bit.
here. It's like here.
Yeah, that's where the replay goes.
Okay. So no, you're incorrect, Jake. You're not even on this podcast right now. Bruh. But yeah, I don't know. Stuff's bad. So like referees need to get a hold of this game, essentially, right? Like they need to call more than just like 2-2. Right? They need to like say like, hey, you can't just be holding people's sticks and you can't be teabagging the fuck out of people. Why would you be on a podcast with someone who's so wrong? I don't know. I'm going to start putting words in your mouth that you're not saying to mislead our viewership who are listening to audio only about you. But yeah. So that doesn't happen. So like shit like this happens. Like it's a little like quick there. They should have a better view kind of coming up here. But this is a knee on knee. Leafs are mad about it because they don't call anything. I don't think in the moment, admittedly, I don't know that it's a very like predatory like knee on knee. Obviously you don't want to fucking do it, but I don't know that he straight up Matt Cooked Sendine there. But you have to call it, right? You have to like stop the play and not just let a dude get like full on kneed. The Leafs are mad about it, and so they're gonna take some fucking John Wick revenge. And
Oh,
so that's the guy who kneed the dude. And in this moment, Jason Spezza, the Leaf player, isn't thinking of anything other than, I'm going to murder this man. And just
he-
full on knees to the face.
Oh, yeah.
ow.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
God.
murders that guy. Like, we cannot say that that was not a murder.
Like,
That's at least attempted.
That is very much like the John Tavares hit from the playoffs, but not on accident.
yeah, just on purpose, right?
Yeah.
On purpose.
Not manslaughter.
No penalty there.
Yep. He did get suspended though.
He got suspended for 6 games after the fact, but no penalty in the moment.
Wow.
And I think
what the
that
fuck?
suspension's getting appealed.
He's going to try to appeal it. I don't know that he gets it down enough that it matters, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but I think their argument's going to be like, so this guy who's played a living fuck ton of games, his first suspension is this.
Yeah, attempted murder. Like, I don't give a fuck. Give him the
Yeah.
6 games. Fuck him.
Refs don't have peepers.
Yeah, just
Again, not one rolls.
the refs are just enabling dangerous behavior. And when you try to call them out for it, the league is like, no, you're wrong. And if you work for the league and you say, like, this is bad and we should be better, they fine you $25,000 for just calling out bad shit for being bad. Like, that's the most thin-skinned, baby-ass bullshit I've ever heard in my life. You're going to call us out, so we're going to fine you $25,000. That's fucking insane. That's absolutely insane.
I don't know, the coach for the Hurricanes during the playoffs called them out and then got slapped with that badass fine.
Well, so he said
Right.
something this year, and that's when the $25,000 fine started happening.
Oh, okay. So my man really don't care. So I know he got slapped with a fine during the playoffs.
Like, that's
Jeez.
absurd. That's so fucking childish.
Yeah.
Like, that you're just gonna say, like, put your fingers in your ears, go, nah, I can't hear you, give me money, nothing's wrong, blah, 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 when clearly there is a problem with officiating in the league. Clearly.
And I guess
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
Sorry, but
there's something to seeing this occur so frequently. I mean, come on.
It's not a whole bunch of flukes. It's not
Yeah.
a high accident rate. It's a negligence rate.
Yeah.
well, then that ref the one of the refs from that Toronto game has a history of letting very chaotic games happen.
You know, it just takes a lot of the fun out of watching because it just spoils your mood when it happens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Watching the hockey if the rules aren't being applied anyway.
Or they're being
fuck.
applied selectively in a way that doesn't make sense.
And in a way that harms people.
Like, there's talk about whether or not fighting should be allowed in the league. I think, like, definitely if the refs aren't going to call shit, like, it should be allowed, because if there's not going to be any consequences, like, officially, there needs to be something, like, something happening,
Take
right?
it in your own
Mhm.
hands. Yeah.
I was about to
Um,
say Trouba got away with 2 headshots back-to-back nights, and then Landeskog Landeskog fought him, and then McDermott spent an entire period chasing Trouba down, trying to fight him
Yeah.
because
But-
the refs didn't call anything.
And so with the Trouba stuff, so he hit Nathan McKinnon high last night. He didn't mean to. He tried to get him like shoulder to chest.
Yeah, he tried to go shoulder to chest. If you look at a picture of that hit, that's
gets him
shoulder
in the
to
chin.
fucking nose.
Yeah. Well, so
Like-
here's the deal. And then he did that the night before, and he hospitalized a person. Straight up hospitalized. And so people are saying like, okay, well, in both those situations, the deal is that the person that he hit had his head down, and that's dangerous, and so it's on the person who got hit. But no, if you're following the fucking traffic laws, right? You're out driving, you're in a 40-mile-per-hour zone or whatever, right? Somebody's out in the middle of the street. It doesn't matter that they didn't look both ways before they cross. You have to do something to try to make it so that you're not hitting this person, right? Like 2 nights in a row, same type of hit. Guy is trying to do the right thing. I don't think it's malicious, but he gets them on the chin. He gets them like right on the button with his fucking shoulder. And that can't be acceptable. Like he's an adult. He's played hockey for fucking years. Like he knows what's happening. It's not that he didn't see that their heads were down. He was going in for a big hit on both of them, and it's his right to be able to do that legally. But it doesn't matter that he's tall and the person had their head down. He made contact with their chin.
Well, it also doesn't help. Yeah, so he does it twice in a row, and also both plays, you can just sit there and be like, so instead of trying to lay out the guy with your big shoulder to chest hit, just do a fucking hip check, bounce the people off, literally do any other type of hit. But he's going for the big fucking, like, I'm a big boy, fucking, I'm trying to knock you off this puck like a fucking wrecking ball, and he just cleans people's heads off.
Yeah.
It's neglect of player safety for this stuff to just keep happening.
Hey, you can't. Hey, we can't make fun of player safety. We're gonna get fined.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
making fun of it. I am picking out a obvious flaw. And even if you're not worried about player safety, I mean, there's no doubt that a ref choosing to act or choosing not to act has a large influence on the result of a game. So I feel like there should be just a cutoff for what is acceptable for a ref to just ignore. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there are certain penalties that could probably just be like, yeah, whatever. But I mean, there's just a whole lot of them that involve people getting hurt, people, you know, like play getting disrupted for no reason. It obviously impacts the game.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand why they're so.
What purpose are you serving on the ice if not to solve this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. And I mean, penalties are part of the rules. It's not like. I mean, like the play of the game is determined by like, how many penalties a team will take.
Well, well, so it's like the rules are written in a way where like cross-checking is not allowed because one, if you're a defenseman in your zone, the easiest way to take a player out of the play is to cross-check him out of the play.
Yeah.
So you can't cross-check because it's an unfair advantage because you're taking a guy out of the play.
Well, it's also dangerous. You're just
It's
laying your stick into a dude's back.
Oh yeah, it's also dangerous, but like the other thing is like that's probably why originally it was not allowed, and then people started realizing, oh hey, I have damage to my spinal column.
Yeah.
Like I wonder why.
Well, it doesn't help that for a long time, it seems like, they. So this thing that should have been a punishment for the teams has turned into like strategy.
Mhm.
So now they're doing this shit on purpose, and it's just spiraling out of control.
You're
Yep.
gambling with people's livelihood.
Yep.
Quite
mean-
literally.
I think in a league where my guy has to fight to get surgery for his back. This is unacceptable behavior.
Which actually, that guy got his surgery finally. Thank God.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you weren't
the-
there for that episode. He got traded to a team that actually fixed his fucking spine.
Hell yeah. Jesus.
And then he walked out of the hospital after the surgery and started exercising that same day. So
Oh well.
And then like, sorry, I just like read the chat, and then the reasons why Sidney Crosby plays the way he does is because he's been hit in the head so many fucking times that he has no more fucks to give.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck it. Like, if I'm allowed to get murdered, I'm gonna murder people back.
it's inversely proportional to the amount of shit that happens to Crosby and the frustration that happens like with that. And like McDavid was bitching about it earlier this year, and he's right. And people told him to shut up.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just
And then he murdered someone.
then he tried to kill Adrian Kempe. And didn't get suspended for that for some reason.
Wait, he didn't get.
No, there was no suspension for that hit.
I thought it was gonna be like a 1 or 2 game for
He
that.
full
fucking hit.
on shoulder to the back of the dude's head into the glass. No sussy.
I feel like players. You know what? I think the Spezza thing happened, and then they're just like, all right, that's our suspension for the week. We're done. Just wipe our hands. Done.
Yes.
We're good.
Okay, so listen. One thing that player safety did do something about. And Devin, you have no idea that this
Quote,
happened.
I'm sorry, sir. It's quote unquote did. Come on. They didn't do much.
Ladies and gentlemen, since the last time we had an episode of this cast, there was a biting incident.
My God.
Sadly, they were not playing for the Sharks, so we could say that they're trying to impersonate their mascot.
So what happened here is a Kings player kind of snowed the goalie a little bit, just kind of turned on the brakes really hard, flung some ice and water into the dude's face. That's bound to get people to do dumb shit to you. Brady Tkachuk, captain of the Ottawa Senators, comes and talks some shit. Brendan Lemieux is on the team to stir shit like his dad did back in the day. So he goes to take on Brady Tkachuk. There's a scrum that ensues.
Gets a few good sucker punches in there, and now they're brawling, both on the ice.
Mm-hmm. Ref not helping at all. Not helping one bit.
Yeah, fucking
Laying on the
zebras.
dog pile.
So, if you pause here, you can see one bite. Now, right here, this man. Sorry, that's one bite.
Oh.
Boom. Hammer fists. And then my man goes in right about now. Boom. Look at him. He's going in. He's biting again. Brady Tkachuk is like, what the fuck?
I more just love his face reaction because, yeah, while he's in the dog pile, like as he like finally gets his hands free, he just like looks at his right hand, is like, "What the fuck?" And then he looks at his left, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "This is some bullshit."
Like, what the fuck?
Bit
So
me.
there's a John Boy video we're gonna watch after the cast.
Oh yeah, because it's pure gold.
Oh, it's pure gold. I just can't do it here on the show. But yeah, dude bites Brady Tkachuk, captain of the Ottawa Senators.
Also a really good player.
Bites him twice. Gets 5 games for the one bite because the league said that they couldn't prove that it happened twice.
Except for no. So the even funnier part. So, yeah, he also like lied about the fucking bite in general. But so they said they had video proof of the smaller bite.
Yeah.
The one that didn't draw blood. They had video evidence of that one, but they didn't have any evidence for the second one that drew blood. I'm sorry, you had evidence. It's on the guy's fucking hand.
The extra bite mark.
He's bleeding. Wow.
He's fucking bleeding
He
from
just
it.
sprung a leak after.
There's no evidence though, Smile.
Yeah.
It's just like there's no crime, officer. There's no crime. Like, what are you talking about?
Now,
There's
listen.
2 bite marks, but here you go. We only got 1.
Listen, I understand as a person who goes full lizard brain mode sometimes how in the heat of the moment something like this can happen. You bite somebody. Twice is a little weird.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like he was like going for a burger in there, man. Like he was like, give me that fucking and just started just fucking chewing.
But also, he deserves to be
Going in
suspended
on
for
that
biting
chicken
because
parm.
what the fuck? Like what?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
some
yeah,
dirty
and
shit was
he-
happening. Hammer fist, lizard brains. Like it's just 2 people being dumb and 1 person being dumber.
I don't know. Again, I think with me, like, one, he starts that, and then he just basically just carries that thing on. Like, Brady's just trying to survive because he's getting jumped.
Objective
By him.
survive.
Like, he's like, all right, get the fuck out of here without losing hair or tooth. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, get me the fuck out of here. This fucking ref laying on top of me isn't helping.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right. Centrist Kumo, listen. I'm just saying I understand how it could have happened, but also like, what the fuck, dude? Don't bite
Nah.
people.
Well, he wanted the chicken parm. Okay.
Dude,
He
yeah, he
wanted
was
to-
trying to do his best Buchigrai impression. All right, so one more thing before we get out of here. I've got a little quiz for you, Indy. This was supposed to be for Jake as well, but, you know, he's off in the sidelines. He's rooting us on. Not
I was about to
totally
say,
not talking shit to me.
He can answer from the sidelines, but what's up?
Okay. So, hockey's weird, right? There's a
Yeah.
lot of, like, stuff that goes on around the league. Things are interconnected in ways that maybe aren't super obvious, but, you know, are kind of cool. So, in that vein, I've got some questions about the Avalanche and
Okay.
a little bit of league history for you. Now, these aren't supposed to be hard questions, but
What?
there's a theme.
I want only the most challenging questions.
There's a little bit of connectedness here, okay? They added women's IIHF to NHL 22. That's fucking sick. That's awesome. That's a great move. I'm glad they did that.
Okay, well, you just sold me the game. All right,
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
All right. So, Indy, my question for you.
What's up?
Who did the Avalanche select in the first round of the 2009 NHL entry draft?
2009 entry draft?
2009.
Would that be senior Matt Duchene?
It is Matt Duchene. What number overall was he drafted?
I like he was a 3rd.
He was taken number 3 overall.
Okay.
So big high draft pick, right?
Yeah.
Who was Matt Duchene's favorite team growing up?
It was the Avalanche.
It was the Avalanche, right? So he gets drafted by his favorite team. He's number 3 overall. He's supposed to be really good, right? He was kind of a new hope for the Avalanche, right? And then 4 years later, they would get Nathan McKinnon. Kind of a whole new era, right? It's supposed to be a whole thing. Bonus question. Which current Avalanche on the roster was also selected in the first round of this draft by a different team?
Somebody else was also a first rounder.
Yes, somebody who is currently on the Avalanche right now. First round, same draft.
Oh my fucking god! It is Nuke. Okay.
It is not Valeri Nichushkin.
Isn't that Nuke?
I don't think so. Hold on. Maybe I missed him.
So I don't think it's
2009?
Fuck, who?
No,
else
he
is
was drafted in 2013. It is not Nuke.
it? EJ was a first overall. I don't remember what year.
2006 for EJ.
Ah, okay, so that's close. Is it like Berkey or something weird like that?
I'll give you the team and you'll get him.
Okay.
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, Is it Kadri then?
Yeah, it's Kadri.
Oh shit! I didn't know they're in the same draft.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I thought that was interesting. I thought you would find that interesting as well.
Oh no, that's cool. I just didn't know they're in the same draft. That's funny.
Yeah.
What overall was he?
I think it was like 7th.
Ah,
Yeah, not bad.
yeah, not bad.
Is
I
so
think
far
what's-
done more than Matt Duchene has ever done. Smile.
I was about to say one's been to more playoffs, but sadly has more suspensions.
Okay. So, question.
Hmm.
Who lost to the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 2017 Eastern Conference Final?
2017.
Yes.
That would be
2017.
the
Cursed year.
Cursed year for us. That would be the Senators because that's where the flukiest goal of all time went over Craig Anderson, and it was in like double OT. I felt really bad.
That's correct. That's correct. Question. Who lost the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 2017 Stanley Cup Final?
That would be the current. Sorry, it would be the Subban's team of the time, the Predators, and they lost because Pecorine was too good.
Yeah. Yep. So the Nashville Predators made it to the Stanley Cup Finals and lost to the Penguins. So, as we know, Matt Duchene came in, was excited to play for his favorite team. Things were looking up. Things were looking good, right? And the team was dog shit. It was bad. Made the playoffs once. Things were bad. And eventually,
Well, shit,
Matt-
they tanked for McKinnon.
Matt Duchene wanted out. He wanted to be traded.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
to the point where he was throwing hissy fits. Yeah.
yeah. What was the quote? Like the thing when they asked Matt Duchene why he wanted out of Colorado? What was it that he said?
He wanted to play playoff hockey.
He wanted to play meaningful hockey.
Oh, sorry, meaningful hockey. but we all
Meaningful
know what he
hockey.
means.
You were close enough.
We all know what he meant.
Yes. Finally, the trade comes down.
In the
He gets
middle
out of
the
here.
Isles game.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened when he was traded? What irregular thing happened when Matt Duchene was traded?
So instead of it being after the game or anything weird or before the game, during like the middle of the second period, he gets yanked off the bench and just disappears. And the broadcast is like, "Oh, where's Matt Duchene?" And then Nieto, who was I think like an injured scratch that night, just sit there like sees them all packing up. And you see Matt Duchene just in a buttoned up shirt, and then the broadcast gets told he got traded in the middle of the game.
And we just watched him pack his fucking bags out of there.
Yep, he just packed his shit in the middle of the game, and you see Matt Nieto just sitting there looking at him like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Hey, I got traded." And he's like, "I'm out of here. Bye, peace."
Uh,
Well,
See?
bye. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You
okay.
suck.
So in order to finally get the job done, Joe Sakic needed to go into a 3-way trade with 2 other teams in order to move Matt Duchene. Who were those teams?
It was Ottawa. It was Ottawa and the Predators.
The people that lost the Penguins in the playoffs the year before. Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, holy shit! I never made that connection. Shit.
Like, hockey's fucking nuts, isn't it? Okay. Now, I mean, so obviously all the Matt Duchene stuff is because we just played them like a couple weeks ago, and we were making fun of Matt Duchene for garbage time goals. there's a lot of animosity between the fans and Matt Duchene for like, and those are the reasons. Like, these are just why Colorado and us, like, why we hate Matt Duchene, right? Just some context for you two. But Matt Duchene leaving has actually given us some stuff. What current Avalanche roster player right now, today, was involved in the Matt Duchene trade, and what team did he come from?
Well, okay, so the current AHL player that was in the trade, that
In
is
the trade.
currently
So it
on
couldn't-
the team,
Not a pick that became a player, but an actual player.
Not a pick. So the current player on the team that came from the Nashville Predators is Sammy Girard.
Yep, Sam Girard from the Nashville Predators. Whew. Yes, go Sammy. Love him. So one of the things that the Ottawa Senators gave to the Colorado Avalanche in exchange for Matt Duchene was a lottery-protected first-round pick for the 2018 draft. So the idea was they just made the semifinals of the Stanley Cup the year before. They can afford to get rid of a first-round pick in order to pick up a good player in Matt Duchene, in order to try to get over the hump and win the cup. And, you know, if something really bad happens, that their pick is lottery protected. They get the pick if they suck shit. But if they do that, they forfeit the first-round pick the next year, right? So what ended up happening is Matt Duchene goes to the Ottawa Senators. They're bad. They're like one of the worst teams in the league. It's so funny. He just
They're,
wanted to
like,
play
fourth?
meaningful hockey.
Yeah. They're fourth in the league. They didn't make the playoffs by a mile. Matt Duchene fucking did the 3,000-yard stare while we snuck into the playoffs to play against the Predators.
Nashville Predators.
Sadly, we lost that and had to throw in a player that we also got from that trade, Andrew Hammond. Had to throw him into net, and he, sadly got shelled in the second game he played, but he played
Yeah.
fucking pretty damn good in that first one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So they have the lottery protected pick. They finish near the bottom, and they end up selecting very high up in the first round. And they decide, hey, we're going to keep that pick. We're going to give the Avalanche our other pick, right? Because we are confident that we will finish better next year. Who did the Ottawa Senators select with the protected first-round pick that they decided that they wanted to keep?
That would be the bite victim, Brady Tkachuk.
Brady Tkachuk, the man who got bit.
Bit twice. But,
Bit
the
twice.
guy who got suspended and was only, arrested for the one. You got one free fucking bite into somebody, guys. Like, come on. Fuck, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna let that down. How the fuck did you only call him out for one?
So funny. And finally, who did the Avalanche select with the first-round pick that they did end up getting from the Ottawa Senators?
Well, so yeah, the Ottawa Senators decided to, protect their pick, and then they hit dead last the next year, which was hilarious. So, Mr. wants to play meaningful hockey had 2 years in a row of being dog shit, which actually, funny enough, I think they were almost worse than the Avalanche.
Yeah.
Like, they were pretty damn close than the 16-17. But we got Mr. Bowtime, Bowen Byram,
Bowen Byram.
4th overall.
Bowen Byram, Sam Girard, thank you, Matt Duchene.
Yeah, it's a pretty darn good trade.
Bowen
know?
Byram scored a goal in that game against Matt Duchene, notably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hockey is fucking weird, and I hope that you guys appreciated that, because that's just 5 years of hockey. Random fucking hockey. And you see the fucking lines and connections and shit.
And the Avalanche has been to the playoffs, what, 3 times now?
Every year since 2018.
Well, every year since 2018. So, yeah, so it's like, what, 4 years? And Matt Duchene's only been there once, because I'm not counting that bubble. Because they got in as a pity shit, and they got their asses roasted.
Hey, listen, Matt Duchene took out the best regular season team that ever existed, okay?
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you were on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Oh,
Damn.
yeah, so, I mean, I forgot that, too. So we traded him to Ottawa, right?
Oh,
And then he got
yeah,
traded
never
to
mind, he's been in
Columbus,
two.
went into
Yeah.
free agency, and ended up on the Predators.
Well, yeah, so yeah, traded to Columbus. They swept the Lightning. He didn't do shit in that playoff series, which is correct.
Hey,
So
he played the meaningful hockey he always
he
wanted.
played. He got to play fucking 8 games of meaningful hockey. So, oh wait, no, did they win one
Yo.
against the Bruins? Oh, sorry, so 9. They got to play 9 games of meaningful fucking hockey. Good for you, buddy.
Meaningful in italics and bold.
But yeah, hockey's weird. I hope you guys appreciated that journey. I think this shit can be fascinating sometimes.
For sure.
That. Oh, sorry, what's up?
I thought that was very fun, and I am fascinated by your guys' knowledge.
I'm
He's
still
not
actually like
forceful for no
confused.
reason.
The fucking we connected so many dots here.
Yeah, lots of dots being connected. But yeah.
To the-
Sorry, what's up?
I was about to say, to the point where we're linking that Bowen Byram scores on fucking Matt Duchene's Nashville Predators.
As all a
on.
result of him being fucking thrown out of the Islanders arena randomly on like a Tuesday. Hockey's fucking weird. But yeah, that's all I've got. I don't know if y'all have anything.
Nothing over here.
Nope. Other than I miss you, Jake. Come back to us. Right now. Join the call right now.
Smile.
By God, that's Jake's music. But
Coming,
yeah,
coming in from the rafters.
hopefully we'll see you guys a little bit sooner next time. I want to try to do something fun like that quiz shit. As much as we can.
Yeah.
I've been working
Yeah,
on
no,
that
that's
one
fun.
for just a little bit, just like the questions leading to other questions, but yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
You like that?
Educational.
Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot, actually. What do you want me to say?
I just remember I just
Oh.
remember Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. You like that?
Oh,
You like that?
Just walking down the tunnel, just screaming at the fucking cameras.
And Washington wouldn't let him go be paid real money for 3 more years.
They're like, we don't want to pay you. We got first overall fucking picks coming in. We're good.
Why would we want to pay you when we could have you and not pay you?
And he's like, let me go to this other team, and you know what? That team has sucked.
Yeah. Football's dumb to you. So yeah, if you want to follow the show, we're on Twitter at Grit Hockey Cast. Sorry. Yeah, Grit Hockey Cast.
I don't know what I was thinking. There was some other thing I was pondering. Oh yeah, at Anime is Leaders.
Oh,
even though
no.
he's not here.
He's not here, but you can find him at
He's-
Anime as Leaders.
That's true.
Yeah, go yell at him for not being here.
He's been saying shit in the chat, and you can see him say more shit on his Twitter if you'd like.
Like you can watch
Yeah,
him
that's
as
how
he
it
gets in fights with the Avalanche broadcasters for daring to defend Jacob Trouba when he almost murders Nathan McKinnon.
Wait, they were defending him too.
Yeah, Rycroft was defending him, Jake was calling him out. But yeah,
God damn it.
you guys, the other guys don't have social media. If you want to watch these things as they happen live, or you just want to chill with me on weird nights, I am at Kumodere on Twitch and Twitter, KUMODE. RE. Come witness it live. We have a Discord. It's being linked in the chat. Join the Discord. You'll see us stream dumb hockey games at heathen hours at like 1 a.m. where we try to win the Stanley Cup with Dylan Strome and Taylor Hall. And we rob the Avalanche of Cale Makar. Anyways. We'll see you guys next time.
Don't do
Have a
that.
good one. Bye.
Bye.
How's it going?
Bye.